Hey, what's up, everyone out there? Thank you so much for listening to another Addicted Fishing podcast. It's been a while since I've kicked one of these off and MC'd it. We got Cam doing it the last few months or so.
Now Cam's on the couch.
Now Cam's on the couch. He's a spectator now.
Yeah,
he's a spectator
today.
It's peanut gallery. Tonight's a good night, though, because we actually brought one of our long-term sponsors. We've been partnered with these people for quite a long time. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ashley with Kong Coolers.
Yes, Kong Coolers is in the building. They're going to be in the live feed tonight, and all you people that are listening to this after the fact are going to miss out on a couple free coolers that we're giving away tonight.
Man.
Or maybe,
It's going to be a big live feed because of it.
Yeah, I bet.
These things are a hot commodity.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. So tell us a little bit about Kong. Tell us, maybe give us just a quick rundown of the history of Kong.
Kong is a high-end cooler brand that started about 5 years ago in Ridgefield, Washington. It's now in Atlantic, Iowa. It's all USA made and lifetime warranty, great ice retention. I know, pretty biased when it comes to
obviously
when it comes to the cooler, but that's the gist of it.
Yeah, so we, originally when I first saw it, I think another local angler kind of brought it to my attention, and what sold me on it was the fact that it had all these accessories. I thought it was really cool that you could use these little kick plates that you guys have designed to create basically tables on the side of your cooler with all these different dividers and just basically accessorize the cooler out. And it's not just a cooler, it's actually something that you can use out in the field when you're in the outdoors.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I remember the first time we had you guys in the live feed talked that the company originally started making fish totes basically for commercial fishing. So very industrial. I mean, that's probably my favorite part. And just the high-tempered plastic that they use doesn't absorb smell or slime. They're easy to clean, and so it's cool to get an industrial-style cooler. It's not just for almost just made for sport fishing. It was designed to be industrial.
Well, and that was the other really big selling point to me because, beforehand we had been working with some other cooler companies.
Plus they were right here.
But they were local, and the fact that they were completely made in the USA was super cool to me, but that plastic was another selling point. When he was showing me other coolers with the little pits and stuff in the bottom of the plastic, I'd never really paid attention to that, but it does. It makes a big difference, and it's a pain in the ass if you have those coolers and they've gotten black pit and whatever mold in there. It's hard to get it out. Definitely. And those Kongs do not do that. I have a couple stories where I've left stuff in those things probably way too long and have been able to get them clean and not stinky.
We all do it. We all do it.
We all definitely do it.
I have to say that is my favorite part.
Yeah.
I might have done it more than all of us combined.
Yeah.
But they're still rocking.
They're still rocking.
So what's some of the new products, some of the new stuff that you've come out with a couple different coolers and then colors, correct?
Yes. So our cooler sizes range from, a small 20-quart day tripper. Some may use it as a bait cooler.
Yeah.
And up to 110 quarts. Again, they're true to size, which is really, if you ever owned a cooler, when you're getting 35, 25, 50 quarts, check your coolers because they're not always that perfect size. So another nice feature.
Yeah, when you say a 20 quart or a 25 or a 50, it's an actual representation.
Yeah,
of what
which is something I like because you can pack more for smaller cooler. But we did just come out with 2 new colors in our 20, 25, 50, and 70 quart sizes, and kind of in that more it's sea glass green and midnight gray, which is more of your sea foam and charcoal if you're looking for real color options.
Here on
a podcast.
I'm going to tell you guys, I saw the charcoal and it's fire. I want one for sure. I saw it on the website. Yeah, it'll look really, really good. And my wife was already like, can you get me one of those seafoam ones,
That's
please?
Rule number 1 out there, everybody. It's looking good.
Yeah,
and they're good at doing that.
Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact.
No, I actually, Marlon's got me each size of the coolers, and I love the little combination. My favorite combination lately, other than the nice part about the 70 quart, you can, if you're bow hunter or you're hunting or you're even fishing out in the ocean, it's just such a good size of cooler to put a lot of meat in. If you need to go a long way, or if it's really hot outside, there's just so many great features to have in that big cooler. But I like the 20 quart. What was it, 25 quart? There's 20 and a 25.
There's a 20 and a 25.
Yeah, I love the combo, the 20-25. That's what I use all the time for my camping trips. I have the 25 with my ice and everything else, and the stuff I want to keep frozen. And I have the 20 quart for vegetables and fruits and stuff like that I don't want it to get too cold. And it's nice because a lot of times I don't even have to bring ice for the 25 quart because I'll put frozen meat in there. and that cooler stays so cold. You keep it closed, and like, you know, even if it's in the sun, you know, because the insulation is so thick, it's like a perfect little combo, and you're not always having to shuffle through all your groceries while you're camping.
Well, during
By
elk
having
season
two sizes.
during elk season, I used the 110s to like this year we killed 2 elk, and in both of them we just took 2 kongs and cut them up, quartered them out, and put all the meat.
They're nice. I
in
just
the
gave
kongs.
my 50 to my dad to go shoot a hog in Texas. He brought it all the way back from Texas with on ice. So it's pretty neat. I love the range of sizes in them.
So anyway, guys, if you didn't know, we've been partnered with Kong for a long time. We love them. As you can see, we're sitting here raving about them. We don't want to make this a big-ass sales pitch about Kong, but that's exactly what it
This
is.
is what it is.
That's
It's
exactly
worth doing.
what it is. And with that being said, we have a discount code that you guys are offering out there for the addicts. What is the discount code that you're going to give people here?
It is ADX Live 22.
ADX Live 22. So ADX, all spelled out, the word live all spelled out, and then the numbers 22. And that's going to get you 15% off on the website. Go take advantage of it, guys. Go check out these new colors. If you don't have a Kong or you do not have a high-end like roto mode cooler like this, we highly, highly recommend them. And I think you should get out there and buy one.
Well, and then enough said about like the new color, the new cooler colors. That's hard to say, but all the old colors are pretty damn cool too. You don't, you don't find many of the options that you can get.
No.
And like,
My favorite's the gray and red. That's what I have in like all my stuff.
Yeah.
Regular,
Well,
it's
then
a
this-
fan favorite.
Yeah, and like that picnic style, being able to put those features on. So what Marlon was saying, there's a divider inside these coolers, guys, that's a cutting board, and it fits perfectly into the middle of the cooler. And I believe like the bigger ones come with 2
Yep.
or so.
Yep, the 110.
The 110 can come with 2, so you
Yeah.
can divide it up.
But there's these little attachments that you put on just by the handles of the cooler, and you can close the cooler, add these cutting boards to the outsides of the cooler, and have like a, you know, on like the big coolers. I mean, that's like a 6-foot table.
Yeah.
Almost. Like it's huge.
We call it
It's-
the Kong kitchen.
Yeah, it really is. And it's, I mean, make sure to take all your ingredients out first before you start cooking, because I do that too often. To get back in and I have everything on top.
Oh, yeah.
But it's really cool to have that extra space. And then not have to bring a table or pack something in if you're just on a small raft or something like that.
Yeah, or even worry about like messing up the top of your cooler by trying to use that as a cutting board or anything too, because the cut-and trays are actually, you know, material that you can cut on, and they're going to last. And again, you're not marring up your cooler, the top of your cooler, to try and use it as a table.
I got a couple marred up coolers.
Yeah.
You've already done it.
Well, you guys got those pads now, so I put those pads on the top of most of mine. The little,
Yeah.
I need one
like
of those
a
for
lot.
little, so you can hold on tight.
Yeah, they're nice to sit on
Dig
too.
his claws in.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be perfect for little.
Yeah.
Well, again, you guys check them out. What's the website, Ashley?
Kongcoolers.com.
Cool, awesome.
Cool.
Well, thanks for coming in. We
Thanks,
appreciate it.
guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks for
Thanks.
making an awesome product.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, let's talk about some fishing now. What have you been doing lately, other than getting back from Florida and getting some sun? Should we tell them about
Do I
that?
look
Should we
tan?
sneak peek that?
I look pretty tan, don't I?
You do.
After half my body already peeled off
Yeah.
from the extensive sunburns that I got the first couple of days.
I don't know how you do that, dude. I was looking over and you were like a freaking.
I
inside
got
of a
probably burned
watermelon.
worse than I have in quite a while. That sun down there is no joke, but it I still got some color from it.
Yep.
So just a tiny bit of skin cancer, no big deal.
No big deal. So
Just
if you guys don't
just a little
know,
cancer.
we planned a trip, something that Cam kind of put together for us, to go down and chase some peacock bass in Florida. So we made a really big, long series out of it. Can't wait for you guys to see it. It's I think we filmed and captured some pretty damn epic footage.
Yeah, thinking back on it and thinking of the shots that we watched just while filming them, like going back and watching, it's just so much cool stuff. And so different than what a lot of us are used to. So much different scenery and very dynamic days in each day of the episode where we were doing something so different every time.
We tried to set goals too. Like the whole point of going out here was not to go out there and catch a million fish. It was to go out there and get some
that
really
seemed to be
cool
inevitable though.
footage that you guys could enjoy. So we put a ton of work into this one. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I don't know when it's coming out, but
But other than that, just making a lot of stay fishy.
Yep.
Trying to keep up with that. We've since the Sportsman shows you guys, we've done a lot of trips with like the cruise. So we've done did one down in Southern Oregon. We were down collabing the ones you guys have just seen, collabing with Taku down in the Oregon coast and stuff, and just been bouncing around, but trying to fit in a lot of the stay fishy stuff. So if you guys haven't seen any of those new episodes, go over and check it out. It's the other channel that we just came out with. It's called Stay Fishy Adventures, and the one we just dropped today is pretty cool. I found a really, really, really interesting thing.
Yeah.
out there, as well as caught some fish. So it's just a little bit different for you guys.
Yeah, we wanted to
This is
branch
another
off,
video.
guys. We really, we got a lot of feedback on the Addicted videos of you guys liking the, the camping and the adventuring and the mushrooming and all these different things. And so we thought, man, let's do this other channel where we can focus less on the fishing and more on just being the outdoors and sharing the outdoors with people. So if you guys haven't checked it out, Stay Fishy Adventures on YouTube, go subscribe. But please, only subscribe if you're going to watch the videos. If you do not have time to watch them, or you're not into watching Jordan, or you don't like Jordan, don't subscribe to the channel. We do not want you a subscriber on there if you're not going to watch the videos.
Yes.
So, but there is some epic stuff on there, and it seems like people are really loving it.
Yep. It's getting more steam than we probably could have expected, which is a blessing. I mean, thank you all so much. All the folks who have come over from Addicted and all that, just to support. You guys support really cool. Absolutely everything any of us do, and we love you for it. So thank you so much.
It's been really cool. And then today we went out and tried to get some steelhead.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan there's a fish that we saw that's going to like haunt Jordan's
I
nightmares.
still have a stomach ache from it. It was one of those, it chased my spinner, everybody, and it chased it hard.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a second chance at it, and then we couldn't find the fish again after that. And it was just one of those. It was one of those fish. It was hands down one of the biggest ones we've seen all year.
I got a really, really good look at it, and at one point it was like I didn't even think it was a steelhead. It was so big.
Yes, it was impressive, and it was like glowing with the way the light was. It was just, and it was just gonna haunt my dreams. I almost had a chance at it, and I never saw it again. It was definitely the one that got away, for sure. And I never even hooked it.
And then I went out on Sunday for the first. Trying to catch a Springer fiasco. You know how that goes.
You did go?
I went out Sunday early morning with Lonnie. We trolled till about 1:30. Didn't have a bite. We saw 2 other fish caught. Cam got some downriver that day. I think he hooked 4 or 5 that day, probably a few miles down from where we were at. But it was tough. It's still tough out there. Like, guys are getting them.
It's March. It's not April yet.
Guys are getting. I know, but this time of year, dude,
right.
we're almost into April. Like, we should be catching them a little bit more consistently than what we are, and it's tough out there for sure. But I will say it's worth it. I'm seeing enough people catching them. That put the effort in. The reality of it is what's going to end up happening is what always happens. So those fish are going to show up, and we're going to absolutely murder them for like a few days, and then they're going to shut it down on us. That's what typically happens. And then maybe we'll get an extension or 2 depending on, how many fish are around. But with that being said, just go out there and target them. That's what I plan to do next week when I get back from this wifey vacation that I got to do. I'm going to fish every day as much as I can. I already told Jeff, my boss, I'm like, dude, how many
working from the river?
How many meetings can we do from the river when I get back that week?
All of them. Why not?
He's going down to Florida right now to scope out like vacation rentals and stuff. He wants to open a spot in Florida that we can fly out to and work, which would be insane.
Yeah, I honestly, we had a couple of days of time that we needed to edit and stuff when we got home, and I was actually kind of kicking myself for not just hanging out with Landshark for a couple of days. Stayed in Florida. Yeah, it's hard to leave the place. I get it. Especially with the weather
especially because he went out and did top water mahi fishing the next day.
I didn't hear about that. Yeah. I did not hear about it.
Yeah. With that being said, too, guys, stay tuned because we have some really, really cool YouTube collabs on the Addicted channel. We just did a couple collabs with Taku from Outdoor Chef Life and Die Hard Fishing. And starting in April, we have Landshark Outdoors and Brooke, his girlfriend, coming out. She has a YouTube channel as well, so that's going to be really fun that we're doing some videos with them. Lots of collabs planned, lots of travel planned this year. Make sure you guys are telling us what you want to see. Drop in comments because we love your guys' feedback. A lot of guys have been trying to say we need to go fish for those cutthroat on that lake, those big ones.
The Lahotans?
Yes.
Even still right now?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to go catch some stripers.
Yeah, I messaged him back and forth with a guide right now down there. So
it's just so close to us, and a lot of that, some of the desert trout fishing too, out in southeastern Oregon and northwestern Nevada and stuff, and around Tahoe and all that. There's just some really cool stuff to do in the spring. So that's our goals, you guys. But of course, even on these podcasts, leave your 2 cents and your opinions, because it's easy for us to decide on what you want to see when you tell us exactly what you want to see.
Yep.
So.
And a lot of times, even if we don't respond to the comments, guys, we are reading every single comment that you guys put up. So make sure you guys are dropping comments. We love to hear the feedback. And we're going to be doing a lot of traveling this year, I think.
Already have. What are you talking about?
We already have.
I don't know why I even have a home at this point. Might as well just live on my car.
That's why I'm taking my wife. I'm taking my wife on a vacation this weekend because I feel like I'm getting a lot of like death glares from her every time I tell her I'm going on another fishing trip.
Every time you tell her you're going to Florida,
yeah, exactly, exactly. I don't know how much more I can get away from that. I got to start figuring out how I can bring them with me.
Oh, we love you, Sharon.
Yeah, yeah. She lets me get away with it quite a bit, but so I'll go suffer through one weekend of Vegas.
Oh, I'm sure so many people feel bad for you right now.
Yeah. Hey, when I plan trips,
you'll be saying that when you're sitting at Blue Man Group.
I was already looking like where I could go fishing in Vegas, and she's like, "We're not going fishing."
Fair.
But I'm like, when I plan a trip, I'm planning a trip to either go hunting
there's
or
huge
fishing.
largemouths on there.
Oh, there is big ones. There's some lakes right there, big ones. So sticking on the grounds of fishing, how was your steelhead season? I feel like there's a lot of people out there listening that want to know like how steelhead fishing was. How was your season this year?
I'd say it was epic.
I think you caught a giant, didn't you?
Yeah, I caught the biggest fish in my life, and then again today saw another biggest fish in my life, and that seemed to be a little uncommon this season where there wasn't. We can probably count on two hands how many really big fish that we saw caught, and right at the end there, I got super lucky and. And I do say lucky because of the fight that endured on my big fish that you guys will see in an upcoming video here. But I'd say steelhead season was awesome. Yeah, I do not think Marlon and you and I got skunked.
No,
we always got one, and you can't ask for much more, especially in the times we are in Washington in particular. A lot of rivers were closed even, and I had started off good fishing up north on some of the tribal water and stuff, and got really lucky and having some good days up there. And then
I'm going to be honest, addicts, we had such a good steelhead season that we were pretty terrible at filming it.
Yeah,
we did not film a lot of our good fishing, and by design, guys, because this year was just different with our steelhead fisheries. With all these northern fisheries and stuff closing down, we just felt like it was imperative that we just didn't put out 50 episodes of us filming on all these other rivers where people are already going to be seeing more pressure, and so we tried to keep it to a minimum, and it's kind of how it worked out this year.
And I'm really happy with it. I'm bound to determine. I'm still working on a video right now of catching one on my fly rod, and it's really good. It's going to be a cool video when it comes out. But like I said to Marlon,
you're at day 5 or something right
high
now.
Water that I put another fly fishing video of steelhead on the internet that doesn't catch a fish.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Every other fly fishing video in the world. So I got to get one on it. That's my goal for the rest of the season. We still got some time to still go catch the one on the fly and stuff. But I'm really happy with it. But I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to the warm weather, and I'm looking forward to trout fishing. I am with these new Old Town kayaks that we have. We got them late last summer. I think right at the end of the summer, and didn't really get a chance to do like the spring trout fishing and, like you can, and the bass fishing. But I got to go film the last day fishy video that I just put out. We went over to Eastern Oregon and fished some lakes, and those things worked exactly like I thought they would. They're just little hunting machines. They're a miniature bass boat. You stand up on it like a stand-up paddleboard, and you just motor around with that Minn Kota, and you just spot lock on fish and catch them. You know, it's so cool for all.
I really need to get mine out. I freaking sat there and decked that thing all out, and then we went into winter steelhead season.
Everybody,
we went into winter steelhead season. Like I went a couple days ago and got it registered because I want to do like Columbia stuff in it. I'm excited to go out and chase fish in the Columbia.
Yeah, they're just cool little crafts, and I just love the essence of fall, or excuse me, the essence of spring, being able to chase that snow line, get up higher in the mountains. And
we got to do our one video that we planned.
Oh, for sure. I think we do it in September.
That one will be
August, September,
and I think we make like a movie out of it.
Yeah, it's going to be neat. We're planning a voyage of sorts. With the kayak, so you guys will have to stay tuned for that. And I really want to get down to the Bay Area, San Francisco, with Taku and them.
Yeah,
they're out catching halibut and stuff on their kayaks right now. So I just want to blow by them with my Minn Kota.
Exactly. They're all pedaling.
Yeah, they're all pedaling out there. I'm just drinking a beer.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks fun down there. They went out there catching a lot of really nice halibut from their kayaks. It's cool.
And so you guys, with that collab that we just did with Taku and Hardcore Fishing and Die Hard Fishing and Nick Fish, go check their videos out too. They did a pretty good job. Taku has some, like normal, some really killer cooking in his video, and he did it in kind of a movie format. So it's pretty fun to get to see everybody's experience from that one trip, and kind of unique. You don't really get that a lot in YouTube, where you get to see everybody's take off of a collaboration.
Yeah.
Usually it's one video or the other, but there's 4 of them. 5, there'll be 8 of them at the end of it all. So,
and we tried to keep the cooking portion kind of at a minimum in ours, so you guys could head over to Taku's and check out the cooking on his side.
And I ate some stuff that I knew I said I didn't like before, but naturally he whipped something up that I had no problem eating. So It was really killer. These guys ran off like they smelled it like a skunk or something. But I ate 2 bowls.
When I saw him putting raw fish eggs in the bowl, I was like, I'm out, bro.
I'm going to look for Little, he said.
Yeah. Hey, Little was across the street. I saved his life.
He was
dude.
running amok. He was chasing elk.
Yeah. All right, so now fishing coming up. What do you got planned for the next few months?
Man,
I'm gonna be springer fishing, like I said. I'm gonna be chasing them.
I'm not. I'm gonna go trout fishing as much as possible.
Right.
I mean, I'll springer fish when I can like back bounce them and fish with bobbers and stuff. That's my favorite. I have way too bad ADD at this point in my life to troll all day. Even given some of the opportunities you have around this local area, I did really dig some of that Upper Columbia stuff last year. That was fun. And then hopefully some of the tribs in the Upper Columbia open, like some places that I grew up, which can be a lot of fun to fish for springers too. But I just like them in the smaller areas, so I'll probably stick to some of this because a lot of the trout around here start going on this early spring, fall spawn, and so it's a good time to catch some of the best fish of the summer.
Yeah.
Or the spring, and then in the summer they kind of go deeper and harder to catch. So those are my goals. But
yeah, I'm gonna be out chasing springers. I really want to put my Columbia to use and get out there and chase springers. They just announced today some lower river sturgeon season, so hopefully we can get down there.
I will be doing that for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get down there and catch a couple sturgeon.
That's
for
a big
sure.
nay.
Cam's giving a thumbs down, but
Cameron's saying it's not happening.
Who cares? We'll still catch them.
Okay, we're gonna catch them. We're gonna catch them, everybody.
Yeah, they didn't give it. It looked like a short ass season from what I could tell. Yeah, they only gave us a really small quota, but I'm not going to talk about that because I don't know enough knowledge. But regardless, there'll be some sturgeon fisheries, and I'll be down there trying to catch them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be down there trying to catch them.
I'll get one of 1,900.
Yep. Well, I mean, you can only keep 2 a year anyway, so.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. But in my opinion, those ones down there are the ones you want.
Well, and they're the biggest too. Even
they're just so
fat,
fresh, and tasty. Tasty. All right, guys, couple other quick announcements I want to let you guys know. Our spring merch drop. Set your calendars. You guys know how this stuff goes. We have a lot of limited edition items on there, lures, jigs, some really, really cool stuff that we've worked on. April 10th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, our spring merch drop will be live on the website, so mark your calendars. I don't want to hear this, well, you're sold out too quick and I couldn't get it. Mark your calendars, April 10th. I always get people so mad at me.
There's a lot more stuff on this drop too, though, you guys. I will say that. It's kind of a rollover from our Sportsman Show stuff, and there's 50 hat designs.
There's so many different hat designs, addicts. There's tons in it. We rolled over a lot of the Sportsman Show apparel that lots of people were messaging me, asking me how they could get it if they weren't able to go to the show. So we got some really cool stuff. Get rid of your
stinky winter hat and get a brand new summer hat.
But then on top of that, we have some really cool stuff that we're going to show on the live feed tonight that you guys have been waiting for, big time. So. Big time.
I have. I've been fishing this one particular thing since I got the first prototype, and I still have it. It's going on the mantle.
Yep.
I'm putting it on the mantle. It lasted a year and a half.
Yeah. Remember how you were asking me too if you had any more of those? I found a bag of 6 of them at my house.
Okay.
Well, never mind. When I was cleaning my garage.
I'm gonna lose it on purpose.
Yeah.
That's some.
And then on top of that, addicts, we are running a sale on our website right now. We started it a couple weeks ago. If you spend $25, you get $5 off. If you spend $50, you get $10 off. If you spend $100, you get $20 off. So that's going on our website right now. I have not done a very good job at letting people know about that sale. So head over, take advantage of it, and do not forget, go over to kongcoolers.com, ADX Live 22. Buy yourself a Kong Cooler. Summer's coming up. I think I don't know how their supply chain is, but in the last few summers, it's been tough to get coolers. So go buy them now so that way you don't try to get them when you actually need them in the summer. Thanks so much for listening, everyone. We appreciate all of you. Make sure you guys drop some comments, leave some reviews, and we will see you on the road.
See you later.